are you? It's Colleen, Rebel Stitcher, and as always, I'm joined by my handsome sidekick, Albus. Let's see how long he could stay awake today. This is FlossTube number 100. Welcome aboard to the 100th episode. I figured since this is a 100 episode, I will do a bunch of giveaways this episode, but I'm gonna sprinkle them in throughout, so I'll make you watch the whole thing and suffer through. Hopefully, if I did it right, there was a new intro to the beginning of this video. I decided to change it up a little bit and update it. The last one had Dobby in it, which made me sad every time I looked at it. Our senior girl Frenchie that we lost. And I just figured, I would put more Rebel Stitcher design stuff in, and I don't know, just update it. Whatever. Let me know if you guys hate it. I'll go back to the old one. Life updates. I'll start with that. As you may notice, my face is gigantic, bigger and fatter than normal. I have shared in the past that I've been having some breathing issues, and I think we finally have a diagnosis. I've been seeing a pulmonologist at UPenn, and it's organizing pneumonia with asthma is what they're calling it. It really doesn't have anything to do with pneumonia. It's something that happens, damage to the lungs after some sort of infection or trauma to the lungs. I don't really know what caused it. It could be COVID. It could be an effect of having COVID, which I've had. It could be some sort of bronchial infection, whatever. So the good news is I'm doing a lot better. I can breathe a lot better. I've been on antibiotics and very high dose steroids since February, and I'm slowly tapering down. I'll probably still be on steroids until about the end of July or August. They've done multiple scans and my lung function is improving. So yay team. So I cannot stop eating. I'm getting big as a house, and I barely sleep because of the steroids. So this is a mess, but I can breathe. So I would much rather be able to breathe. So the pulmonologist is still tracking. I've got a bunch of scans to keep testing to make sure I'm still improving, but fingers crossed we're moving in the right direction. So in case you're wondering what's going on, that's where I am with that. So hopefully this face will start to shrink soon once I get off the steroids. More life updates. Our son, Walker, is turning 16 tomorrow. I don't quite understand how that happened. It was just yesterday we brought that tiny little baby home from the hospital in the car seat. Oh my God. That first drive out from the hospital, he was a little baby. He's a little guy now, but he was a little baby. Well, he was like normal length, but he was under 6 pounds, so he was just tiny. And Nicole and I were first-time parents, and I remember having him in that little bassinet car seat and pulling out of the hospital and driving to the hotel, because with interstate adoption, you can't leave the state the baby's born in for a while until all the paperwork is done. So we were staying in a hotel in Virginia, and like every little tiny twist and bump of the car, like his little head would move, and I was like, oh my God, I think I drove like 2 miles an hour out of the hospital the first time he was in the car seat. And I just think of that, and I think of him being 16, and it just boggles my mind. I don't know how it happened. So anyway, we've kind of been doing like a long birthday celebration because his actual birthday is a weekday. So this past weekend we celebrated with family, and we took him out. He's a foodie. He loves to cook. He loves like fancy food ingredients and all that stuff. So we took him to a fancy restaurant. I took him to Mushulu in Philly, which is actually right next door to where the Sweater Weather Retreat's gonna be. It's an old wooden tall sailing ship that they converted into a restaurant that's docked on the river. and it was really cool. It was a fun experience. So we went there. He was in food heaven. He got this huge steak with crab, and I don't know. I think he put himself in a food coma. So we did that. This weekend his friends are coming over to do whatever teenagers do to goof around in the basement and play games or whatever. Our basement's like got video games and ping pong and, you know, that sort of stuff. Let's see. Etta had her first softball game of the season, and she did awesome. She got on base every time she hit, every time she was at bat, and she played first base for a little bit and actually got somebody out. So Etta's doing great. Oh, and last time I talked about Walker with gymnastics, I was telling everybody to give him good mojo for regionals. He did not qualify for nationals. His age group is a really tough age group, and they, from all of regionals, which is like 5 or 6 states, they only took, I think, either 9 or 10 boys from his age group, and he was ranked number 13 or 12 or 13. So he just missed the cutoff, but that's fine. Nationals is in like Oklahoma City this year, so I can't say I was like overly eager to travel to Oklahoma City. So, you know, gymnastics never ends. He's still in the gym 5 days a week, training new skills to upgrade his routines for next year. So that's where we are family-wise. Life updates. So I think I rambled enough about that. Why don't we see what I've been stitching on since the last time I was here. Let's see. I don't remember if I stitched much on this since the last time, but I think I did. So this is by Satsuma Street Egg Hunt, and oh yeah, I did. I stitched on this. So I got this bunny in, well, part of a bunny, and this flower. I brought this down. I brought this down some. This is on 20 count. Fiber on a whim. I want to say jalapeno. I don't have my little card thing in here. And the called for DMCs. So that is where I'm doing that. This is a really fun, super cheerful chart. I have been enjoying it. I think this bird is 1 stitch too high. I think I'm going to have to pull him out and put him down 1. And frogging on 20 count 8 is not fun, so I've been putting that off. But that's, I don't know, what is this line there? It must just be a fold or something in the fabric. But that's where I've gotten on that. This is a super fun stitch, very cheerful and springy. So I had been working on that. Let's see, the other thing I was working on is Halloween Seed Sack by Carriage House Sampling. This was a stitch along. I started with my friend Susie, FlossTube Susie, and Genevieve of Jasmine Custom Bags. When we heard Genevieve had never stitched Halloween before, we were like, no, we need to fix this. So we had her pick a chart, and we had a hashtag Halloween Virgin No More sale. So if you'd never stitched Halloween, to join with us. And this is as far as I have gotten on this. Let's see, I started filling in this gourd more, and I think I finished Farm. I don't think that was in there last time I showed you. And then I started, this is the last pumpkin or gourd or whatever. And this was going very slow for me, and I can show you why in a minute. Oh, and the owl's tail. I realized I didn't fill in the tail, so I did that. So underneath is just some words and a bird, and then this big gourd. I think I might actually leave this and bring it with me like to StitchCon maybe, because that gourd filling in would be good. What do you call it? So I have, I'm going to pause this because I have something to plug in for you. You know what that means, Boris the Bad segment. So Boris the Bad, I found him running through the house with a piece of paper in his mouth, and I looked, and yes, that's a piece of this chart. So getting this last pumpkin done has been a little hard because I'm having to go back and forth between the hole in my chart and this. So Boris the Bad strikes again. I don't know what it is with him and chewing charts. Charts and my reader glasses. I've stolen those back from him multiple times. So I was stitching on that, but I think I'm going to slow down maybe and save it for StitchCon or a retreat. So let me put that back in my bag. And let's see, the other thing I have been stitching on, excuse me Albus, I don't mean to crush you here. I pulled this out. Let me see if I can find the printout for it. All the nonsense that's been going on in Tennessee, I don't know if you've been watching this, where they expelled 3 Tennessee lawmakers for a peaceful protest against gun violence after their city has been, like many cities, been ravaged by gun violence and mass shootings. I just, you know, I needed something to stitch on for that, you know, in my mind. And I pulled this whip out that I started a while ago, and I kind of left by the wayside and didn't pick it back up. And it's by Shaded Stitchery, and it's called This Juneteenth Day. Again, I only have a black and white printer, so it's not the prettiest printout, but it celebrates Juneteenth, and I just thought it would be appropriate. This is in a nice project bag by Lynn Dorney. And this is as far as I have gotten on this. Let's see. About here is the first page, this far. So I had just this little, I had pretty much everything to about here done. So I filled in the rest of this tree and brought it down. And this is going to be like in a big pot, but that's the next page. So then I continued over this way. And so this is like the night sky and the slave ships going across the Middle Passage. And that represents the ocean. This is a gorgeous sampler, super symbolic, just chock full of things. And sometimes when you're angry about things, you just need stitching to, you know, kind of activist therapy, if you will. So this, I will link her information in the drop down box, but you can buy her charts as a PDF. I think on, I don't know if it's Etsy or if she has her own website. I don't remember, but whatever the information is, I will link it down below. So, and this is on 16 count Wren by Picture This Plus. So that's all of the personal stitching I have been doing. I did get my thread pack from Cottage Garden Threads for the Hearts for Pam, what is it? Hearts for Pam series, and I am stitching my model for that diligently because I need to get it done so I can photograph it and get the chart set off. I don't want to show you all of the flosses because I think there's 10 that come in the box. I picked 1, 2, 3, 4 for my chart, and I will just show you. I'm not going to show you what I've been stitching, but I'll just show you the colors. This is my color palette. This is actually the model is underneath there. So if you have x-ray vision, see if you can figure it out. But that's what my design for Hearts for Pam we'll be using. And I'm stitching away. I'm the worst model stitcher in the world because I always end up fudging everything. So I'm doing my best. So that's what I've been stitching on. Why don't we do a giveaway? Why don't we do a giveaway? Let's see. Let me pull something out of my bag of goodies over here. How about a piece of 14 count Aida from Extra Design? Rustic Green is the colorway. So if you would like to win, be entered to win this, use the word Aida, A-I-D-A, in your comments below. And you must be get yourself comfortable there, honey. He's turned his back to us. So use the word Aida if you'd like to be entered to win. It's a beautiful fat quarter, 14 count in the colorway. What did I say? Rustic green? Rustic green. So that's our first giveaway. Woo! I will also announce, I guess I should announce right now, the winner from last video's giveaway. Let me see where is it? Here it is. Last week, or not week, it's been a couple weeks, I was going to give away, this was the new enamel needle minder that I released at Market, the cake minder, and I asked you to use the word cake. And a lot of people talked about their favorite flavors of cake or, you know, dessert and stuff. It was kind of a fun comments to read through. But anyway, the winner is Scraps from Mom. Scraps from Mom is the winner. And she wrote, "We have this cookie dough chocolate cake that is by far my favorite." Scraps from Mom, please tell me more about this cookie dough chocolate cake. That sounds heavenly, and I've never had it, never heard of it. So I'd like some more details, please, on this cake. But anyway, congratulations, you're the winner. I will comment on your comment and reach out to me. You can either send me a message on Instagram at Rebel Stitcher Designs or email me, and I will get this sent out to you. My email will be in the little drop down box below. And congratulations. I wanted to do a FlossTube shout out. My dear friend Genevieve of Jasmine Custom Bags, who made this bag, she made her first FlossTube. It's called, I think her FlossTube channel is just Jasmine Custom Bags. Go check her out if you haven't already and show her some love. She talks about she does these amazing, super complicated, full coverage pieces. So she doesn't have a ton of whips, but what she does is amazing and mind-blowing and totally not something my brain can compute. But she also is a knitter, and she talks about the sewing and project bags that she makes. And what's most fascinating to me is that she just taught herself how to do all this on YouTube, which is amazing. She's so talented and she's such a sweet soul. And if you're looking for a new floss tuber, go check her out. And she's French Canadian, so she has such a cute, sweet accent. So go check out Jasmine Custom Bags floss tube. She only has one up right now, and that's it. Okay, let's see. Let's do another giveaway. I don't have anything to show for it because I didn't grab it, but let's just do a sticker bonanza. With every order, when somebody places an order from my website, I always include a few stickers. And so I've got this huge bin of stickers that I keep on my desk when I pack orders. So I will just take a couple fistfuls of random stickers, put them in a bag, and mail them to you. So if you like stickers for your book of days or stick on your water bottle or whatever you use with stickers, use the word stickers in the giveaway. I mean, not in the giveaway, in the comments below. Stickers, plural. And you will be entered to win a random bonanza of stickers. So that's giveaway number 2. Haul. Okay, haul. So a lot of my haul is not stitching, well, not necessarily cross stitch related. It's cross stitch adjacent, let's say that. A couple weeks ago, I just needed like some me time, so I went to some few antique stores that are nearby, and I actually found some cool stuff. So a lot of times I look, there's certain things that I collect and keep an eye out for, but lately now I also keep an eye out for things that maybe could be used as like props on the cover art for charts and stuff. So bear that in mind with some of the stuff I bought. The first place I stopped had these really cool spools. And I mean, we've all seen these, but they usually are just wood with nothing on them. But this, they also had ones that were full of thread. And I just thought they were kind of neat. I loved all the blues. These have like a different, these are metal here. And then this is wooden. And I just thought they were neat. And I like the way the blues look together. So that was one thing that I'd gotten. Let me set this down. Ugh, excuse me. And then I also found, look at this tomato. It's velvet and really grungy and old. And I just loved it. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if it, like the grunge is showing up on, I guess it is on the camera. But there's something about this tomato. I just loved it. So it's like, it's fuzzy like a peach. So it's some sort of velvetyness to it. It would be better if this was a peach. That's perfect. But it's, you know, so I picked this up. And then the other things were these old needle books. Sew and stitch. Look at the mom and the daughter. The mom's face is like maniacal looking. Like, you will learn how to sew. Look at her. She looks like a villain. And then these are a little bit cuter. Our Pals needle book. It's like a cat and a dog sewing holes in their clothes, because I know when my animals wear holes in the clothes, I'll always make them sew their patches. And look, it was 29 cents. I don't know if you could see that. And then it just had different needles in it. So I just thought these were cute, super inexpensive, and just a neat piece of sewing history. But the piece de resistance that I found was this little satin box. You know, the lid comes off, but look at this. Look at this frog. Somebody stitched that. It's full coverage. The whole thing is stitched. And I just love it. I don't know anything about it. They didn't have any information. I even asked if they knew anything about it. They didn't. But I had to rescue this guy. And so he is so cute. Look at those frog fingers and toes. But isn't that neat? This was a find. This was my big find at the antique stores. So that was my antique haul. My other haul is, you know, I've been on this prairie schooler old cardstock hunt. And so I picked up these two. This is more Stash and Load. Look, this is number 50. Let's see, does it have a 1995? So how awesome is that? It's Prairie Seasons. And then this one is number 39 from 1993. And this is Farmer's Market. So, I don't know. You know me and Prairie Schooler. And so I've just been picking up Prairie Schooler on cardstock if it's something that floats my boat. And then the last piece of haul is stitching related. My friend Susie, FlossTube Susie on Instagram, and I, every year for our birthday, do one of the Stacy Nash Primitive Animal Cracker stand-ups. We did P-Roy, the slug first, then we did Henrietta the chicken. This year Susie and I are birthday twins. We're a day apart. Susie's gonna be, I don't know if she wants me to say it. Susie's gonna have a big birthday coming up. So I let her pick the animal. I said, you know, you go ahead, you pick. And she picked the elephant. Is it Humphrey? So I got the chart. And this is the floss. But this is not my color palette at all. Somebody can't get comfy today. This is not my color palette at all. This is like a total snooze fest for me. It is way too prim. So I'm going to send the floss to Susie, and so she has it for her Humphrey, and then I'm going to pick something and Colleen-ify it, if you will, for Humphrey. So that's that. That's all my haul. Giveaway time. Let's see, giveaway number 3. Let's do another giveaway. How about if I give away 3 skeins of Cottage Garden threads? So I just pulled 3 out of my box, or my so this is Chinese lantern, citronelle, and cornflower. This would be great for something Halloween-y. But here you go. If you would like to enter to win these 3 Cottage Garden threads, use the word floss. Let's use the word floss for that. So that is, I believe, giveaway number 3, if I am keeping track, which who knows with me if I am. So that's giveaway number 3. Shop update time. Let's see. The quarterly clubs all shipped out, so hopefully everybody has gotten them. So I will show you what you got in the quarterly this time. So here we go. Unboxing, if you will. So everybody gets, so this is wrapped up in tissue paper with a little ribbon with carrots on it. So I try to stay on theme with these. Let me take the ribbon off. Okay, so with the quarterly you get 1 brand new enamel needle minder that is exclusive until the next quarterly comes out. So the only way, you know, the quarterly people get it first, sort of a thing. 1 pack of stickers and some sort of mystery stitchy item. So the mystery stitchy items was 2 skeins of Classic Colorworks, and they are in the colorway Glazed Carrots and Bunny Honey. So I don't know if you're picking up on a theme yet, but there you go. And then a pack of stickers, all bunnies, random, you know, just different bunnies. And then here is the needle minder. This little girl bunny in a blue dress. I couldn't do just something, you know me, I can't just do anything just plain cutesy. So she's like this cute little bunny with a flower by her ear and her little blue dress, but like she has this kind of pitiful look about her. So I don't know. So that was the quarterly club this time. I hope everybody that got it likes it. I hope it was a nice springy addition to your what do you call it, to your needle minders. Oh, I guess I could call this a haul. You know, the Instagram algorithm always gets me with advertisements for t-shirts. So I got this t-shirt, I don't know if you can see it, says ban the fascists, save the books. So that's my middle finger FU to Ron DeSantis and all the other people who are you know, pillaging libraries because, you know, whatever. But especially it was to Ron DeSantis. Let's see. I have been working on prepping and model stitching. A lot of stuff is out to model stitchers for fall releases. I have, let's see, 4 Halloween charts. Is that right? Wait, 4 Halloween charts coming out for the fall, a reproduction sampler, and a collaboration that I am doing with Becca of Sambry Stitches. So I've got a lot of fun stuff in the works, and I can't wait to share it with you guys when they're ready. Let's see, other shop news. Oh, if you are a paid attendee for Sweater Weather Stitch Retreat in October, I created a Facebook group for attendees where you just have to request to join, and I approve you, and then that way it's just so everybody can, you know, if somebody wants to share hotel rooms, or I've been posting stuff about things that might be coming up or touristy things to do while you're there. So it's just a resource for attendees. So if you are a paid attendee and you haven't signed up, please do so. It'll hopefully be a good resource. I'll also be posting about spirit wear and stuff like that there when we get closer, and some other retreat exclusive sort of stuff. If you would like to join and sign up for Sweater Weather, I am very close to being sold out, but I do have a few spots left. So if you'd like to get more information, it's on my website, which is rebelstitcher.com, and that's where you can register, and there's a lot of info. If you have any other questions, let me know. I'm happy to answer to the best of my ability. But that's that. StitchCon prep. Yeah, I will be having a trunk show both weekends at StitchCon. But I will be in attendance weekend A. So getting needle minders made, you know, making up needle minders like a maniac, and packing up stickers and getting charts and models and stuff ready for trunk show for Barbara at StitchCon. So if you are at weekend day, please come and say hi, and I look forward to StitchCon. It's always so much fun. And I guess that brings me to the end. Final giveaway. I will give away one of my charts, your choice, whichever one you want. That includes the new market releases. So if you would like to be entered to win one of my charts, use the word chart, and then whoever gets picked, you can just tell me which one you want, and I'll mail it to you. So I think that's it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing and liking and all those things. And I can't believe I've sat here and rambled for over 100 episodes. This is technically FlossTube number 100, but I've done a lot of like special edition nonsense too. So that's that. I won't keep you here any longer. This is a long one, I think. So Alba, say goodbye to peoples, honey. Say goodbye to peoples. Bye, peoples. Thanks a lot, and enjoy the spring weather.